Then. So then, okay, yeah, ready to go. Ready. Okay, they clicked in ready. Cool. Again, Genericke, you're with me? Good.
I am.
Sweet. We are going to be starting off round number 2 of Dominating Dominion number 47. Just really quickly again, Jayce, Kha'Zix, Nidalee, Kassadin are going to be the chat bands. And we're going to have Dominionation versus Veni Vidi Vici on the purple side. And guys, don't you fret, don't you worry. We're going to get everything all settled out for you. But again, Generic, what do you think of the bands so far?
Love those bands. That's exactly what I would expect for a Dominion games because those four champions are just so game breaking. I like that they banned Jayce right off the bat. Because the other game they had Jayce, we saw just how strong he was, how he has just the perfect Dominion kit. I like the Nidalee ban right now too because she's also just silly.
Yeah, Nidalee, a lot of poke, a lot of damage output. Plus, when she gets in the Cougar form, lots of upfront damage. So it's really randomly comes into play. The pounce plus the swipe. It's actually really good stuff that when you get in there with Nidalee, you'll actually get the kill oftentimes not. So very good bands coming out from there. We have a Lulu, Amumu, Kayle, and Teemo ban out so far. Teemo, interesting band, but not surprising everything else wise. Lulu, Amumu, and Kayle.
I still hate Teemo. I don't care what you say. Um, the Kayle ban, another Kayle ban. I've never seen her banned before. Um,
What do you think she would get banned, if anything?
I think because she is really strong, she scales really, really well. Um, and I think also her ultimate has a lot of utility on it, as well as her speed boost and her slow. So it could be that she just has too much power and utility for um, one champion.
Yeah, I mean, intervention, very key utility item slash saves everybody from a death slash does pretty wicked stuff when you actually get in a team fight. So you can bait out a whole team fight for a bad misposition and will kill, and the rest of the team will be able to swipe in, take the win. So very good stuff coming up from Dominionation as a band wise. Going to be picking up Darius as the last one. Wukong going to be banned up for Veni Vidi Vici. Might be a targeted ban, but again, Wukong not seen so much as a ban for Domain.
I don't know. I find Wukong terrifying personally. I think that for a bruiser, he also has like way too much utility.
Mhm.
Like his AoE knockup also has a ton of damage attached to it. His clone lets him drop a lot of aggression really quickly. It lets him do a lot of tricks. And Wukong also gets a lot of steroids that like are kind of subtle. Like he has the defensive steroid through his passive, which gives him a lot of free armor and free magic resistance. He gets some free armor penetration from his Q, his Nimbus
Mhm.
Strike. And he also gets an attack speed boost too. So I can understand why they'd want to ban him. And personally, I agree with that ban. I think it's good.
Yep, and we're going to be starting out with the picks right now. We have Kayle going to be picking up the Pantheon. Well, we do have that J4 and the Maokai going to be picked up for the team of Veni Vidi Vici. Pantheon, not surprising, getting picked up again. Utility with the ult, and also on top of that, the damage output's actually pretty immense in the beginning go. So very usual thing to see. But we also see a Vi and a Leona maybe locked in for Dominionation.
Ooh, we're gonna see some dunks.
Oh, here comes Vi, and you have that theme song going to be playing on the background. It's like, and
I
everybody's
love
gonna be
that
coming
logo
in.
music.
It is probably one of the best musical things. Nikki Taylor again, very OP singer for that one. And yeah, War Leader gonna be playing that Vi. What do you think that's gonna bring in for Domain?
I think Vi is really, really strong right now. She has a ton of mobility with her Q, which lets her close a gap. And then her ultimate is a non-stoppable suppression that just can single out a target. But on top of that, she has a lot of damage. She has percent health damage, which is crazy for what her kit allows her to do. Um,
That's the W, right? The armor breaker, right? I think.
yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think about it. Yeah, I think her E is like the AoE
Clear. Yeah.
punching. And then the Q is her gap closer, and R, we all know what the R does.
Mhm.
No, I have to say though, I usually mute like the League of Legends client music, but that was like one week when I let it blast.
You need like the least like Inception kind of music, like no.
I didn't notice it. Like I was like on the forums, no one said anything, so I was like, ah, whatever.
Well, we're gonna see not at least sorry, that was a Diana music, my bad. But yeah, we're gonna actually see that Diana gonna be picked up. We're also gonna be seeing Leeson picked up for Veni Vidi Vici. On the other hand, Leona being picked up for Dominionation. We didn't really see her that much last week on Dominate number 46. Leona, her kit very strong. She even
Very
played
good.
more supporty or like AP tank or.
If you build cooldown reduction, like the thing about cooldown reduction is that a lot of it double dips into defensive stats.
Mhm.
So you can just build that, be very, very effective while still being super tanky. Um, so I imagine like it's not so much if she'll be support or tank. I think she'll just be tanky with a lot of utility.
Mhm.
Um, I really like her, and I look forward to seeing how she plays out.
Especially with Solar Flare, like the one of the best AoE ultimates that has a pretty good range outside of that. It's
Oh,
a
for sure.
pretty interesting AoE stun spell. More often times than not, you just see it just immensely change the team fight. So Sakurai, oh no,
Sakuri, oh no.
Sakuri, oh no. Hopefully we're saying your name right. You might want to listen to the chat room right now. Might want to, just jot it down just a
She's
little
like
bit.
verbally abusive for saying it wrong.
Yeah,
She's
maybe.
like, no, you're dumb.
Oh, did you see that League of Legends video? That was pretty immense. I'll link it after the chat or after the match for everybody. But yeah, we're gonna see Leona being played at Sakurai Ono. Gonna be playing that one. We also picked the Lux and the Rise gonna be picked up. Really interesting. A lot of bruisers, a lot of up close frontal damage coming up from Dominionation.
What I like is that Veni Vidi Vici actually responded very well to what Dominionation was picking, because Dominionation has a lot of dunking type champions.
Mm,
It's like as soon as they catch someone, and if it's a squishy, they're going to die.
mhm.
So Veni Vidi Vici, what they did is they have a very tanky DPS oriented team. So if any one of them does get caught, they can still take quite a bit of beating, and they're not going to just explode as soon as someone like catches them, which is good for them.
Yeah, because they're probably going to be dunked all day over there from the side. So J4, Alistar especially, they can dish out a lot of damage and a lot of hurt, plus do a little bit of utility as well with knocking up people, stuff like that. And then also with Maokai, I mean, we just saw it last time. Mitigation is his name. Having that ultimate with the Vengeful Maelstrom does wonders to a team fight, even wonders in a 1v1 solo. So we'll see how that will work out for the team. And we're about to hit up the delay right quickly, and we'll be able to see the summoner spells now. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have a same kind of problem as first round. I mean, I don't see. I think everybody has revived, right? Yeah.
They all do. We see a clairvoyance though, so once again, I'm not sold on clairvoyance yet, but maybe
Mhm.
they'll use it effectively, and I might become Team Clairvoyance after this round. We'll see.
I when I see clairvoyance, at least for domains that I've watched, they use it for seeing what they're going to be seeing at bot lane, so they can switch up whatever bot lane it is going to be. They
hmm
also use it for, especially since you don't have wards in Twisted Tree Line or in Dominion in general. So if having that like extra like vision does help out just a little bit. But yes, having it as a team-oriented skill, it's probably something you have to get used to,
For
and
sure.
hopefully Garlic is used to that by now.
hmm well, I know Golly has played a lot of Dominion, so I
Mhm.
assume like they'll be fine.
Yeah, they should be fun. Looking on the other side though, Alistar, Diana, J4, Maokai, and Leeson for Veni Vidi Vici. What do you think of the team comp? I mean, yeah, we talked about like, yeah, they can re-engage the tankiness and
hmm
they'll be able to DPS, but what do you feel like is the perfect initiation for them?
Oh, for sure. We see like a lot of like disruption for them. So one
Hmm.
thing that is good for their team comp is they're, as I mentioned, they're not going to get dunked. None of them are going to explode. But on top of that, if they do try and single someone out, pretty much all these champions have a way of responding to this. So like Alistar has his AoE knock up and his headbutt to knock people back. Lee Sin has his like kick that can kick people away from his teammates. Jarvan has the knock up as well, and his also his ultimate. So they've done a good job of responding to Dominion Nation's picks. So defensively, they're solid. Offensively, I think their damage might be lacking a bit. Um, Maokai and Alistar have decent base damages. Actually, Maokai's base damages are some of the highest in the game. Um, and Lee Sin and Jarvan, they do a decent amount of damage for what they have as well. So I think their issue is going to be like actually killing targets really quickly. But in terms of defensively and just surviving, they're totally fine.
I was about to say, damage output was all in all good stuff, but bottom lane, I'm thinking it's gonna be Diana, but it could be
Yeah,
Maokai as well. But you mean we saw Diana bot lane last time? Probably gonna be Diana this time too.
yeah, I'd imagine so. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they did put Maokai bottom lane, because if they have Alistar top lane, Alistar is really tanky,
Hmm.
and they don't need two tanks top lane.
Hmm.
And of course, Diana has some really. She'll give them the damage that they might be lacking if they were to send Maokai top lane. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that. It'd be a smart choice.
On
And then
the other
on
hand, for Dominionation, what do you think is gonna be bot lane?
um, probably Leona. Um, no, Ryze for sure. I
Hmm.
think Ryze will be the one. We might see Vi. I've seen Vi go bot lane a few times. She can work out because she is really strong. She has a lot of damage, and she's also very receptive to ganks. Um, but I'd imagine it's Ryze because Ryze also scales really, really well. So they'd be smart to send him down there, get the additional gold income. So that way they have a very scary mage for late game.
Yeah, having Rise fed up with a lot of items, a lot of poke, and a lot of damage. I mean, mana is just very key for him. Oh my gosh, this corner screen bug, OP. But yeah, a lot of key things that are going to be happening for him. And just a little bit coming into this one again, guys. Domination versus Veni Vidi Vici for DominateDominion number 47. Game number 2 slash round 2 matchup. Over here on the blue side, we do have Kayle on that Lux, War Leader on the Vi, Leona going to play Sakurai Ono. JPEG going to be playing that Pantheon and Rise on that Krillin. It's L30 going to be saying some words over here. Here with Generic. What do we have on the purple side, sir?
We have D Spider with his traditional Lee Sin skin. We have Y Nosferatu with his totemic Maokai skin. I don't even want to know how bad that was. I pronounced that. Hard Rocker with Dragon Slayer Jarvan the Fourth. We have Quincunx on Diana and Chung 101 on Unchained Alistar. So I think Purple Team has a huge advantage because of all their skins.
I
That's
think
going to be hard for Dominionation to overcome.
I think Veni Vidi Vici has a one up on the names too. Why Nosferatu, Chung 101 is probably the easiest out of everybody. Well, Spider there as well, but yeah, they have a lot of hard names there. So we're gonna be probably calling out their champion names most of the time, unfortunately. Domination starting up. We do see the Rise gonna be over in bottom lane. Did they use CV? No, they didn't. Interesting. But they're gonna send Spider possibly at bottom lane. Like when I see CV, I see it used like within the first minute or so to like
Yeah.
scout out. So it's
See us
interesting
going
that
bot
she hasn't
lane,
used
see the
it.
starting items.
Yeah. But we're gonna be starting this one up really soon again, guys. Get your friends, get your loved ones into this second round matchup again. Lots of good things are gonna happen really soon because we're gonna probably see PECS, Pays Evelyn Child Support coming into the fray pretty soon. But if you're able to take out Team PECS, Pays Evelyn Child Support, there's a $300 bounty coming out from them. So
It's
it pays
pretty
to play.
appealing. You want to do that? Oh, we see Lee Sin. I thought he was going to go bot, but they switched at the last second. Maokai is going bot lane like I predicted, and Ryze is also going bot lane. Good start up there. Alistar taking the midpoint, and Vi taking the midpoints, which I like as well because they don't really have much poke versus the three that are going mid to the windmill right now.
Yep, and we're going to be doing this in a little second, but we do have a little bit of damage output coming out from both teams. We're going to have a little bit of disagreement over in the top lane with the windmill. Hard Rocker going to be the first one to hit some damage. Now
Oh,
Sakuri
Leona goes
in
in.
a little bit of a timing. Unfortunately, they're not going to be following up in damage. And
See
now we're
lots of
just
dancing.
yeah, nothing really else. Chung gonna be the first one to try to take a point. They're gonna try to bait it off, switch it out, but they're not gonna be able to do anything really with it. And I think they should be using some of their abilities to actually fight.
Oh, it
Because
looks like
JPEG gonna go
Pantheon's
in,
caught. There's the initiation.
and Sakura gonna go try to get enough damage. Moonfall goes down on the whole team. JPEG is the one gonna be the first one going down. Now Lee Sin getting off on the
He's
side. Vi
better.
gonna try to come out on the side. Gonna get the Vault Breaker on. No, he misses off the line. And now is Spider gonna actually get out of this? He could. He's gonna go use the heal. He's gonna use the safeguard probably to get out. But War
Oh
Leader
man,
just
and they
double
get Vi.
teamed.
That was sweet.
That was too unfortunate for Vi. Missing the Vault Breaker really hurt her right there.
Yeah. We see Leona gets her E onto Diana.
Yep.
And Leona goes down. We see some revives coming now from Dominionation coming for round 2. We see Lee Sin finally go down. And we also see Veni Vidi Vici using some of their revives. We see Alistar go down. So right now Dominionation's in a good position again. It looks like only Jarvan's going to be able to respond. So I imagine Dominionation has secured the windmill for themselves.
And it looks like that over there. While we do have a lot of disagreement on bottom, like Krillin can't even really hold up the wide Nosferatu. Nosferatu actually has to go back. I'm gonna fix the screen right quickly, guys. Sorry about that. But overall, what happened over in top lane, over in the windmill, for them to take that point for Dominionation?
Top lane, I'm interested. I'm surprised that Dominionation got it, but I'm impressed because they actually got the initiation on a Pantheon, and Pantheon's a lot of damage. So that probably
helped out right over there. Final Spark coming out off on the side, sorry to cut you off. Kayle doing a lot of damage from the backside. Spider gonna go ahead and get in there with that least in man mode. Gonna pick up War, and now we're gonna see if Chunk can get taken down right next to it. But Kayle and everybody just trying to zone each other out. Unfortunately, I think it was just a little bit too much tank. A Dunkerage coming in. JP gonna be picked off from the side. Great job by Cataclysm. And we're gonna see the team of Veni Vidi Vici gonna be able to probably take the windmill. Also on top of that, there's still a lot of pressure for this bot lane.
There is, and it's very smart that he's doing this. Ryze's early game is a little bit weaker, especially against Maokai. So I'm not surprised that Maokai was able to neutralize that turret. However, I think Maokai will get to enjoy this for maybe 8 more minutes before Ryze starts becoming a problem, and then Veni Vidi Vici will have a very nasty mage that they have to respond to.
I'm very surprised for Veni Vidi Vici right now. They need to kind of respond to this Ryze. Yeah, he is still kind of farming and he is getting that mana. And once he gets to that critical mass point, it's just no stopping him. So ganks would be very appreciative of the bottom lane, even though it seems Maokai is doing really good stuff. And no protection for the windmill, actually.
Yeah, huh.
Kind of interesting. We're going to see the team fight engagement yet again. JPEG going to be ducking off on the side.
Garrison goes down, saves their point.
And Kayle gonna go try to get out of there, but got caught in between all the bruisers. Now the bruiser team is just going right in ham on the back of the line. Spider gonna go on to War Leader. War Leader trying to get out of there. Vi gonna be taken down as well. Now we're gonna see Security Owner. Can he get out of there? No, Leona gonna go down, and JPEG, last one of his members for that top lane, gonna be finished off. Very interesting. They actually had that point, but yeah, Veni Vidi Vici still had the time to respond back to it. And actually, they're going to go 4 cap for this one, hopefully.
3 of them lined up perfectly, though, for that Lux ultimate. Which is dangerous. You have to make sure you don't do that, because Lux is nasty.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with that play that they did there, where none of them were actually on the windmill point, so they couldn't single anyone out. However, they still had that garrison. So when Dominionation thought that they had that point, they just came in and they used their garrison, instantly dropped all captures, all attempts at capturing it, and they managed to get their turret back to full health and keep their turret. So very good play by Veni Vidi Vici right there.
Yeah, using that bait tactic right there, usually, I don't know, I mean, you have CV as well, so you probably could have been able to see. You do have the sweepers coming online, going to be able to see other things, but just interesting to see that they played it out that way. But great job by Veni Vidi Vici right there. They're going to try to go for another engage. Oh, Chung coming off from the side.
Huge team fight about to happen.
Yeah, Security Odo and JPEG caught in between. We're going to see the Moonfall come out. Now we're going to see the Assault Battery go on the back line. But here comes the Dunkerage yet again. Lee Sin going to be taking out the first one off the Pantheon. Now we got Quinx over Ward Leader. Security Odo trying to support. Going to be taken down right off on the side. Ward Leader now 3v1. That's probably not the best place for Vi. And now Kayle going to be taken out from this side. I feel like Dominionation, this is the 3rd time they've fought. They probably don't want to fight like this each and every time.
Yeah, their team's got way too much tankiness and way too much damage. Veni Vidi Vici for Dominionation to really engage on them. They would have to go for bottom lane ganks or just hope that Ryze pulls through. Yeah, I'd say I'd try and delay the game a bit, help out Ryze bottom lane, get him some gold, and try and single out Veni Vidi Vici and the jungle.
For Veni Vidi Vici's side, though, all they have to really do is just keep on this aggression. I mean, all they have, I mean, they just have so much control in the jungle. They have
doing a really good job.
And they just need to keep these points up. So I'm really appreciating the play from Veni Vidi Vici. We'll see what'll happen for Dominionation to come back into this one. But yeah, they should not go 4v5 or 4v4 fights into a whole tanking lineup right now.
Oh, we see, oh no, they're going to get caught. Oh, yep, they do.
Kayle going to come off on the side. You're going to get out of there, but Security Owner just trying to get as much damage as she can. She's going to get out of there, though. Spider took a lot of damage from the Spark. Now we're going to see Hard Walker going to go off on the side, going to get some damage down. Ultimate coming up from the Leona, but Spider going to try to catch on the Golly. Golly is still the target, but the first one going down is going to be the Leona. Trade off with the Vi onto the Lee Sin. Now Chung going to try to come back over here. It's 2 for 3 on the board, but Golly about to be taken down. Can the Alistar, can the Horns finally secure it? No, it is going to be Vi going to be able to defend Golly, but then again, still really good stuff coming out from the team Veni Vidi Vici, but Dominionation seemed to have actually turned it around right there.
They did a really good job of responding to that because they had Lux and Leona caught, and Lux was very squishy. However, we saw Leona, who just went in on them, make sure that she could peel them off Lux. Lux got some distance on them, managed to bind them, and Vi was able to come in and duel with Lee Sin for a bit. So they did a really good job. Even though they didn't get the point, they still managed to do a one-on-one exchange, which is really good despite the fact that they got caught.
Yep, and we'll see what Dominionation is going to do. They do see most people / everybody going down on the bottom lane. JPEG going to go right onto Nosferatu. Nosferatu is going to be caught and gives a twist advantage, but still gets hit by the final spark. Now we're going to see Chung coming off on the side, trying to save that Nosferatu, but not going to be enough. Now we're going to see Vi coming out, trying to be on Diana. Diana going to be backing away from this fight, but now Chung, the Horns are probably going to be caught. Assault and Battery going down. Dunk Ridge is not going to be enough, but it is going to be Pantheon picking up that kill. Now Golly going off on the side, trying to get loose in Singularity, zone out the Diana and Nosferatu. Even though using that revive is not going to be saved out from there, and Quinx probably going to have to get out of there. Great little play,
Nice.
great loose in
Nice.
Singularity from Golly, but we did see a backup on the other side.
So they got the bottom point, which is good. They got the bonus damage. They got a little bit of the Nexus health. However, they did give up their middle point for it, so bit of a risky trade there. But they get their mid point back really soon, and Ryze is still able to defend it for a few moments. So they'll have 3 points and even things out, if only for briefly.
Yeah, they'll be able to get a 3-point capture only, yeah, for briefly, like you said, because Spider's going to be able to take that down over by the Boneyard. But again, they're going to try to go for this windmill. They have more damage output now, so we'll see if that actually helps out. Rock are going to go right onto Superior Ono, and now we see Chung coming off from the side as well. JPEG trying to get some good damage, now going to get engaged upon by Diana. Don't think this is probably as smart as it is. Final Spark going to be missing, whipping off the line, and that's a lot of damage just missing now.
Yeah.
We do see the team trying to back up, and Spider cut off online. Now Spider going to use the Dragon Trade to get out of there. Don't think that's going to be enough. They're going to be a clean pickup by War Leader. And they see the zone coming up from Chung and Hardwalker, but now they're going to go right onto Golly. Golly is the one that they're going to focus down. Dunk coming in, Cataclysm, and the Bull is going to get that kill onto the Lux. JPEG not going to be seeing now. Superior Ono going to be next, and now we're going to see a cleanup of the team.
Oh wow, that was crazy. They managed to catch Lee Sin, and even then, Veni Vidi Vici was able to respond and get the clear top lane ace.
I mean, yeah, there is no point of actually trying to do another play like that. I mean, yeah, they caught Lee Sin. It's okay, that was good, but the only problem is they kept on trying to pursue, and especially with a team that just lost Final Spark. I mean, Golly just gets killed right there at bottom, but a team that does not have that much damage output at the end of it, I mean, the Bruisers is usually going to win out from that. Pantheon and Man
Pantheon
drop
ulting
in. We're going to see the CV come out, and we're going to see Hard Rocker going down. So another good take from Dominionation. Can they actually capitalize on this? They're looking like they're going to be able to take out the Boneyard for now. And Golly is going to be here trying to lock down Spider, but it's not going to be enough.
We see Veni Vidi Vici responding appropriately by going after the midpoint. However, Dominionation this time is able to respond in time, and it looks like they're going to keep their mid lane point while also having the bot lane point. So they have 3 points now, and that was a very good decision on their part. That bot lane gank worked out really, really well for them, managing to take down Maokai and then eventually chasing down Jarvan and getting him down as well.
Great play by the team of Dominionation. Leona getting that Zenithblade in, helping out with the Sultan Battery is Vi, and Vi gets kill off of that one. We have a neutral point over in top lane. Spider is going to try to take that down for the windmill, but don't think he's going to be too safe. Ryze coming up as well as the rest of the team. Dominionation actually going to be catching on with the Rim Prism. Great Dragon
great
Rage
kick, yeah.
to get out of there though. Neutralization over at the bottom lane as well. Veni Vidi Vici, they're actually on the back pedal right now, even though
They are.
Why is that? Slash, is just the item the advantage now, or not the item advantage? The items for Ryze, the items for Lux are actually helping out now, or just in general, Dominionation has been doing a really good job picking off. What do you think?
They're doing a good job of picking them off. That bot lane gank helped them out really, really well. I think they're causing a lot of chaos with Veni Vidi Vici, and it's helping disorganize them and like separate their teammates, and that's working really well to their advantage, especially with their dunking team that works so strong at isolating teammates and just taking advantage of that.
We did see the team kind of grouped up. We did see the pop-up, and we're going to see the engagement onto Krillin this time. We're going to see if he can get off on that one. Security, oh no, I'm going to take a lot of damage. Going to be the first one to go down, but they're going to trade it off. There's a 2-for-1 right over there, but Quinnex is going to go clean it up. Diana cleaning that one up, and then the windmill actually going to be taken away from Dominionation. So great job. I didn't agree with them actually grouping up like that, and they just got caught for that, unfortunately.
No, like I think they've had like 3 or 4 team fights right now where they've seen that they really can't take them on like that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
They're using the CV kind of to their advantage, unfortunately, each time they do get caught out, they just don't respond really well to just actually backing up. Now they're going to catch up onto Diana. Diana getting burned. A lot of ultimates off on that one. Now we're going to see if Hard
Alistar.
Rocket everybody can get back in. Diana going to be able to take it on the first one. Chung going to do enough damage. But is that going to be enough? Now D-Spider coming back over here there. Going to get onto Leona. Leona going to get knocked up. And we're going to probably see a disengage from Dominionation. Unfortunately, Leona going to use the ultimate at the end of it. Going to be giving that one up. We're going to see Krillin pick up over on the top lane windmill. Can you actually get up there, bro? Oh no. Overall, Veni Vidi Vici, I mean, yeah, they're doing a great job just team fighting really well. Dominionation did a good backup right over there. Can they actually keep it up, though? That's the biggest thing. When we do see some damage coming out for Krillin, Krillin's going to be taken down over there. We do see the J4 going to be taken out. JPEG now going to be taken off on that one. War Leader going to go right onto Diana, but Diana can still do a lot of damage, even though she's low. Sorry, really quickly. We're going to see another engagement real quick, but yeah, I feel like Veni Vidi Vici's using their comp to advantage more than, if anything, their positioning, because their positioning has been a little bit questionable a little bit at times, but Dominionation has been doing a really good job just like trying to pick off, trying to get one of these kills. Like Spider's going to die really quickly over here, but yeah, I feel like the comp is just too strong right now. Do you agree with that? Or
I do. Like as I said before, like Veni Vidi Vici, great disengaged comp that we're seeing, great fights for team fights like the team fight we're seeing right now. And it just worked to their advantage because even if they are out of, like woefully out of position and they're getting dunked, they can still respond appropriately to it. And yeah, another team fight really went to their advantage right there.
It's just unfortunate that they were seeing like so much damage output, and these really close quarter combats coming in, and Veni Vidi Vici almost certainly is going to come out ahead, mostly oftentimes than not. Just so much utility and so much tankiness coming out from them. It's really good to see. The thing is, Dominionation, I mean, they're off on the toes. They can't really do anything. They're going to have to just keep on doing these little skirmish tactics, try to get these points. But it might be a little bit too late right now, where we see the War Leader going over in bottom lane, going to be taking a lot of damage and actually going to get out there, but still taking a lot of damage.
Lux coming out with the ultimate to interrupt Maokai. Good job with her. Lux is also really strong for defending points when on just by herself. However, the point's a little bit too caught right now, so she can't really do much.
Free ultimate with the solar flare. Chung gonna take a lot of damage. Krillin gonna be able to pick up the kill. Actually, it was Pantheon, but still gonna be pick up the kill. It is gonna be Krillin off on that Lee Sin, and Hard Rock are gonna be coming in on this one. Gonna be able to get disabled, at least get out of the way, so the web can be captured for Dominionation. Great little pick off from the team. Veni Vidi Vici kind of went into that one for one, and you don't want to go in a team fight like that.
No, trickling in is just doing the enemy team a huge favor. Yeah, really impressive comeback for them right there. Hopefully they can hold these points and kind of narrow the gap in between the points. We'll see if they'll be able to. Leona is very good at defending points, and Ryze is also really strong right now. He has his Archangels, he has his Odin's Veil and Glacial Shroud. Once he gets that Glacial Shroud to a Frozen Heart, they're going to be solid.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of damage mitigation coming out from that one, and especially with Maokai over in bottom lane. I mean, the only thing we're going to have to worry about AP-wise is Diana. We do see Hard Rocker coming off on the side, going to try to delay, but I don't think 4 members you want to try to delay off of that one. We do see Ryze going to be taking a lot of damage, going to be focused upon. Here comes the Dunkage, here comes the Demacia, but is that going to be enough? No, Ryze is going to be taken down. Now we're going to see Spider coming off on the side, trying to pick off onto the next War Leader. War Leader going to be able to get out of there for a little bit because of Dragon's Kick. unfortunately was not enough. JPEG does pick up the kill onto the J4, and now we're going to see JPEG try to get some more damage onto the team. Gonna try to hold off this point for just a little bit longer.
Do it.
But I don't think so, because I think the numbers advantage is a little bit too strong. Vi comes back in, gets a great kill through the vault breaker. Now Spider's pretty low, but now we're going to see the Vi gonna try to do his best. No, it's not gonna be a great 2v1. Unfortunately, Veni Vidi Vici gonna be taking on with his windmill. Gonna be able to 3-2 cap off of that one. Actually, 4-1 almost. Kayle taking a lot of damage at bot, and then we're gonna be seeing Dominionation gonna try to respond to this.
Maokai's smart though, and he's backing off. He knows what they're up to.
Yeah.
No, that was really good what they did there, because Dominionation had that point. They're defending it really, really well, and they actually defended it for a while. However, they all engaged onto Ryze and managed to focus him down really quickly, and Ryze is a lot of their damage. So they made a very good play there, and getting him down early was much to Domination's disadvantage.
Ooh, High Rocker gets caught out, but cannot get finished up right there. Security Ono and Ryze were the only two really in the area to kind of clean that up. We're going to see a back cap from the team, and we're going to see Diana caught up in between everybody. We'll see if Ryze can finish this one up, but we do see the Slow and the Odin's Veil are going to be good enough damage, and it is going to be the Vi going to be finishing up on that one. And now we're going to see a re-engagement. Can Rocker get caught out? Yes, it is. And now we're going to see Ryze going to re-engage onto him. Spider now, and off on the side, we do see the Leona ult. Solar Flare going to hit. Hard Rocker going to be taken down really quickly, and we're going to see Krillin finish that one up. Ooh, Sultan Battery bugged out, but he got the kill still, and Spider going to be able to take out the kill off on that one. Nosferatu is going to be actually coming up the top, going to try to delay as much as he can, and Krillin, or Killing is going to be off on the side and try to just get out of dodge with Security. Going to be the one sacrificing, maybe getting out of this. What the Leona-ness is going to be able to get out of there. Our stylist would be pleased with that one, and now she just goes right back in. Wow, she is man mode over compared to everybody else right now. With the heal relic, is gonna go right back onto Quinnex, and Quinnex gonna be taking a lot of damage, gonna get stunned down, and it's the solar flare, and damage burst is gonna be enough to secure that kill. Pantheon getting right there, picking up that kill, and Nosferatu is gonna go get re-engaged upon Superior. No, he's gonna be unfortunately gonna be taken down now. Great job by Chung to be picking up the kill, but it's gonna be so much damage output from this Ryze coming out over there, picking up onto Chung. Now it's gonna make his Leona impression. No, it's just gonna get out of there, no problem. We do see the Boneyard being captured, that Windmill still being captured, so they need to get that as fast as they can. JPEG and be able to disable them, and yeah, now we're gonna see Krillin unfortunately gonna be doing down right over there. Does do his best. Wow, great impression right there, but unfortunately, Ward Leader should be able to get out of there. Vault Breaker out and should be fine. You see Security Ono and Nosferatu is going to be talking in jungle, and yet they're not going to do any damage.
I'm really impressed with Dominionation right now, because they did manage to neutralize the bottom point and kind of delay them a bit, but they're also doing a good job of catching Diana. Because of everyone on Veni Vidi Vici, Diana's probably the smartest target to catch. She does a ton of damage, but she also doesn't have any escapes. However, Veni Vidi Vici is responding very well. They have their Alistar and their Maokai at those lanes defending the turrets, and they just can't shake them off. So we saw like just Maokai and Alistar defending 2v4, which is crazy, but they're just they're tanks, they're unshakable, they're doing a really good job.
It's looking like they're going to come in for another engagement, try to cut up onto Rocker. Rocker going to go right back onto the Ryze, and now we do see his final spread coming over in the top lane. Do you see the damage? 5 for 4 on the battle right now. We're going to see Kayle go right back over the bottom lane because he needs to go there, but Quinnex is going to be taken down right quickly from War Leader's Assault and Battery. And now we're going to see some damage output coming up from the Pantheon. Can he clean up any more of these kills? Ryze was exhausted, but the damage output is going to be immense. Picking up the Alistar, and now we're going to see the J4 going to go down right quickly. Unfortunately, this is going to be a cap for cap, and I don't think the team will be able to get out of this one. And unfortunately for not, great job by Veni Vidi Vici winning out that game.
That was fun, I like that.
Yeah, that was a really interesting matchup. It was just unfortunately that comp that VVV had. That was
really good comp. They responded very well to countering Dominionation's dunk comp. And we saw that play out really well for Veni Vidi Vici.
Yep, and this time I actually can show you graphs, so if you want to check out anything, we always obligatory thing to check out is deaths, I think, time spent dead. Unfortunately for the Pantheon, you were the martyr of that one. But yeah, if you guys want to check out anything graphs-wise, we're going to get the game coming up for round number 3 really soon. Again, it's L3 Rarity with the one, the only Generic. If you guys have any thoughts on the casting as well, just let us know in the chat room.
Be nice.
We'll be right back and we'll get you into round number 3.